everyone, it's Amy from Nail Polish Baby 90 and welcome to today's video. Today I'm here with everything I wore in November. I think like most of the UK, I'm kind of fighting off a croaky voice, but I feel fine. I always have this, that the croak comes after the illness. So at the time of being ill, I felt completely like my voice sounded normal, and now I feel better, I have the croak. So I hope that's not too annoying for you, but this is a spare 20 minutes that I have to film this, so we're going to do it. So everything that I wore in the month of November, so I have three mainstreams, so we'll start with those. I have one solo OPI, and this is called LED Marquee, and it's a beautiful mid-tone, like, oh my god, I can never think of the words, like cornflower, no, medium, no, this kind of colour blue, linear holographic. I was really impressed by this when I wore it on my nails. I was obsessed with it. The holographic was a nice strong component. Sometimes you find with mainstream hollows, or I tend to find that their hollow isn't that strong, but I felt this was really nice and opaque, nice coverage, nice formula, nice overall effect, a good surprise. So 2 coats of OPI's LED Marquee. To Essie, the first one is an Essie Expressi, and this one is called Up, Up and Away Message. A really nice seafoam turquoise, grey toned turquoise. Again, really nice easy formula, nice and opaque in 2 coats. I have tried 3 Essie Expressis and all of them have been really nice. So 2 coats of Up, Up and Away Message by Essie. And I actually wore this and posted it on Instagram on the 31st of October, but I forgot to show it in last month's video. So technically the last one that I wore in October was Don't Be Spotted by Essie. A really nice, bright, zesty orange with a strong yellow gold shimmer to it. I don't know what collection this came out in, because I don't really get the reference of Don't Be Spotted and it being an orange. I don't know what I was thinking, but every time I read this I'm like, I don't understand the name, I don't understand the reference. Sometimes you can kind of guess it by, yeah, the title will kind of tell you, oh, this is based on a country or this is based on a season, but I have no idea. I could Google it very easily, but I'm just too lazy. 2 coats of Don't Be Spotted by Essie. Then we move on to the new indie polishes. We have tons. We'll go straight in with the one that is staring at me, 3 Rogue Lacquers. All of these I got at Polish and Beauty Expo in the summer, and I do have a lot of Rogues still to wear, so expect that to be a trend for quite some time. So one of them was an exclusive, and this is Lake Effect by Rogue Lacquer. This is one of the PBE's exclusive, I think. Yeah, this is the only one out of the 3 that I'm showing you this month that is an exclusive. So it was a lovely grey, light blue denim, but the pink undertone in the bottle was nice, but I felt that the pink was even better on the nail. So you don't always get that surprise. Sometimes the shimmer disappears when it comes onto the nail, but I found this was even better. Plus there is tons of those little itty bitty flakies that Rogue does so well. So this did get opaque in 2 coats. I loved it. Blue with pink, you know, is one of my favourites. So 2 coats of Lake Effect by Rogue Lacquer. We then have Horsey, which I picked up from the Polish pickup table. This originally came out in October 2021 in Polish pickup, but actually when I was at PBE, it was currently back on sale again for Rewind, which I did think was funny, but I guess because this one says October, they couldn't then resell it again, like for Rewind. Strange. But this is a really nice bright blue. There's then some large flakies in there, and they kind of go mainly into a pinky purple, but also there is some duochromeness to it and multi-chrome, so we do have a little bit of a flash of yellow, a little flash of green, but overall it was kind of this pinky purple in the blue. So chunky in the best way, so many flakes. It lays down so smooth, applies so beautifully. 2 coats of Horsey by Rogue Lacquer. And the last Rogue is Thunderdome, and this is from their Summer Storms collection. I really like this one. This is one, again, it's a bit magical, where I don't know how they get it to be this charcoal grey base, and then all these blues are just the flakes. There's no blue tone to the polish. It's a charcoal grey base with so many bright blue flakes in there that just stand out through the darkness of the base. I don't know how they do it, but it looks like a nighttime in the storm. Really like this one. This one was 3 coats, and that's Thunderdome, and that's our last Rogue. Of course, I will link all indies down below for you. I did wear 1 Pampered polishes, and this is from the Aladdin collection, and this is Things Aren't Always What They Seem, which is Jafar's polish. I love this one because it is a favourite mixture of mine, so thank you so much. You can see them all, you can see them all up there behind me all of my collection with Timberland, which was the Tarzan themed collection, which did get released this month. Thank you so much to everybody that told me that they ordered, that has tagged me in swatches, that has tagged me in hauls. I'm so excited and so grateful. But this is the blue version of Son of Man from our collection together. This came out first, so I said to Timberland when we were making Son of Man that I wanted this, and she also did this in a purple in the Frozen collection in green. So it's the black and white glitters in a dark red base, but it's so jelly, so squishy, exactly the same as Son of Man, but the red version. 3 coats of Things Aren't Always What They Seem by Pampered Polishes. I have one KBShimmer, and I did pick this up at PBE too, and this one is called Rock the Float. I got this one because I was a little bit influenced, because this is one of Jess Face 90's favourite mixtures, which is the pink and gold. It looks so great together. It's kind of like a unicorn shimmer, so you do get the pink and yellow is very, very strong, but then also as you move your nails it kind of goes to a greeny blue tinge as well. She just swatched this collection before we went to PBE, so when we were looking at KBShimmer she was like, oh, that's the one you need, Rock the Float. I was obsessed. It was so good, so worth it, and a great recommendation. So 3 coats of Rock the Float by KBShimmer. Do some more PBE polishes and just get those rolling, because I think I have a lot more. Oh yeah, I have a lot more. Let's do those next. Kathleen & Co did a reflective polish, and this one is called Cloudgate, inspired by the iconic Cloudgate in downtown Chicago, and this is beautiful. I'm still really getting to grips with how to capture these, how to wear them, and I'm finding that reflectives are very, very different. This dried quite flat. It wasn't textured at all, even though it's got so much glitter in there. So it was mainly just silver with the purpley blue flash to it. It took 3 coats. The reflective was great, and like I say, it dried relatively smoothly. I haven't worked out where to capture them that great yet for swatch photos, but hopefully I'm getting better. So 3 coats of Cloudgate by Kathleen & Co. A new brand to me from there was called Psyche Minerals, and they gave everybody a mystery polish in their VIP bags. So I have Mystery 37. Really, really like this one. It was pink and blue, so obviously that's why I'm going to love it. So a beautiful blue shimmer in the pink base. I was really impressed by the fact that these were a newer, smaller indie company, and this was a mystery polish, but it was really, really nice. Sometimes you get mystery overpours or oopsies. I personally have had experience where they've not been the best, and there's a reason why they're an oopsie, but I really enjoyed this one. It was 3 coats, but it built up beautifully. It was beautiful baby light pink with the blue shimmer. Loved. Would really, really love to check them out a little bit more if I could, but they don't do UK shipping, I don't think. It could be a polish pickup though, who also don't really do UK shipping anymore. That's a topic for another day. Mystery 37 by Psyche Minerals. Another one from the VIP bag was a Deep Dish by Aurora polish. This is also my first ever Aurora. Really, really fun, nice like bolognese tomato saucy red base, and then there's a ton of really large shredded glitters. Did I say it was called Deep Dish? I hope I did. So it's meant to look like pizza, so you have the gold, black, green and silver shredded in the red base, and it just looks beautiful. It looks actually very festive as well, so if you still have this one and you haven't worn it, it's probably a good time of year to crack it out for the holiday season. So 3 coats of Deep Dish by Aurora. I just went for a top up and a refill. This matches my shirt, and this also was from America. It's one of like Starbucks massive containers. I love this. Side note, back to polish. Another one from PBE was the Sirens of Lake Superior Amy by Great Lakes Lacquer. There was a few when I was shopping in the Great Lakes Lacquer that caught my eye from the minute I saw them. I think I might have said in my video on the event that Great Lakes Lacquer's queue was enormous round the building, so when you got in the queue it took you a long time to get to the table, and then when I looked at the table I could see this in the distance and knew that I wanted it. Then when I picked it up it was called Amy. I mean, could it be more perfect? I don't think so. This possibly will be one of my favourite polishes that I ever have owned. It is amazing. I'm not sure if it was event exclusive, I don't know, but if you can get this, you must. It's just so shimmery. The flash is so amazing. It's obviously this light blue with the green shimmer in there. People that I work with know that I do my nails to the extent that they always know that my nails are painted differently every time they see me, but even they were like, what is that? Where is that come from? They've never seen a polish like it, and nor had I, to be honest. The shimmer is so, so strong. So well done to Great Lakes Lacquer and Mariah, because this is phenomenal. 3 coats of the Sirens of Lake Superior Amy by Great Lakes Lacquer. And the last one I got a PB was another one from the Polish Pickup table, and this is the by Dany Vianna Polish Pickup contribution from December 2021 called Fairy Lit. Now this was also another flash reflective, and I love that both of the flash reflectives in this video had like a symbol or a sticker to say that they were. This, however, dried very textured, like a textured polish. That's what I'm saying, I'm just kind of getting used to how they all work, because so far a lot of my experiences have been very 50-50. I like the Kathleen & Co, where you wouldn't know, but when applying it, that it's very, very glittery. And then this one, and then a couple of the others that I've tried that have been very dried, very textured to touch. So it is a nice dark olive green with golden flash reflective in it. Hopefully, again, my photo is not the best because I'm very, very amateur at these to capture. So yeah, it's just interesting to see. It must be the different particles that are used to make them all up, how we have such a divide that I've used some that are very textured and some that aren't. So 2 coats of Fairy Lit by Dany Vianna. I do have 2 hair polishes for you this month. The first one is called Zoltar Speaks, which is a lovely deep turquoise polish with kind of gunmetal shredded glitters in there, and maybe gold as well. I love the little dainty flakes that hair polish tends to have in them. So that is 3 coats of Zoltar Speaks. And the other one is called Inverse Universe, which is a really nice plum colour with some very subtle and little tiny, again, even more micro fine than the last one, little fine shimmers going through it as well. I, again, miss hair polish so much. So 2 coats of Inverse Universe. I then have one called Hibiscus Holiday from a Lollipop Posse lacquer. Now Lollipop Posse is now called Garden Path Lacquer, so when I link that down below, that's what you'll see in its place. And this was for the Hare Creations 5th birthday. So it's a really lovely cherry bright pink, and then the glitter flakes in here are very, very green. I love the fact that it's, my assistant's just joined me in case you didn't notice. I really love the fact that it is the green in the pink. Odd combinations are a favourite of mine for definite, and also large flakies are a favourite. So that is 3 coats of Hibiscus Holiday by Lollipop Posse Lacquer. 2 new wares finishing up the video are my UK indies, and I have 3 rewears. The next one is Sky Candy for Your Nails Only, and it's a really fun black polish with tons of red glitters in there. The red pops out really, really nicely against the black on black and red base. Really fun crelly. I love it when UK indies do crellies so much. This is my 3rd for Your Nails Only, and I've really enjoyed every single one that I've tried. So big thumbs up there. 3 coats of Sky Candy for Your Nails Only. Our final new wear of this video is Restless Surface by Prism Polish. This came out in her Natural History Museum collection, and I think this was based off of Planet Earth. So it is a dark green, a little bit of a blue toned green, plus red to orange duochrome flakies in there. I love, again, the clashing mixture of the red in the green. I just think it's unusual and I love it. A beautiful 2-coater, that is Restless Surface by Prism Polish. Now I did do my Glam Polish de-stash. I'm not sure if that part of the video series has gone up yet or not, but when I was going through it, it reminded me that I wanted to rewear a ton of Glam polishes, so I did. I wore one of their duos that they did, and this is the Harry Potter and Voldemort duo. So the first one was The Boy Who Lived, which is a nice dark cherry kind of Gryffindor red base with holographic glitters and also flakies in there, red on red on red. Loved it. And then the Voldemort one is He Who Must Not Be Named, and this is strangely a dark blue. I would always thought that that would have been a green, but when they made the duos, this was one red and one blue. So a really dark blue base, and then bluer and lighter silver holographic flakies in there. So they do look like a bit of a pairing where you have kind of the same like glitters thrown in there, but one into the blue base and one into the red base. So again, He Who Should Not Be Named is the second one I wore. And the final Glam polish was Revelio, and I wanted white nails, so I picked this one up. I think this is from one of the spell collections that they did. It's a white base with silver holographic glitters and then a purple flash. This is more of a 3-coater, whereas the other 2 were very much more opaque in 2. 3 coats of Revelio. Wow, that was a lot. That was a lot of polish. I've actually suffered a nail break like the last day or the last 2 days of November, so that's why I went for the rewears towards the end of the month. So thanks so much for watching all the videos and everything that I've been doing in November. It's been a lot. I'm not really sure what I'm going to up in December at the moment. I don't feel like I've got anything that's ready to go. I have an empties video that I filmed. I'm going to try and get the next part of my de-stash up, and then obviously we roll into end of year favourites and December favourites, and I'll probably wear some holiday polishes. So yeah, we'll just see what happens, but let me know what you've been wearing in this month. Let me know what of my favourites were your favourites, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.